Good afternoon. Today we will present to you our video presentation of our created program. This is Olila, a useful program for Filipino orphaned adolescents in healing their bereaved heart. Kami po together with my group mates, Calera Krisha, Kyla Marie, uh, Dizon Lauren, Yage and Andrea Gil, and Maat Shulamate. So, ito po, ipepresent po namin is, yung first is framework. Ayan po. So, ayan po. So, yung makikita nyo po dito, this is the framework of our program. So, ang title, ang ano po namin dito is yung number 1, grief familiarization or undergoing the 5 stages of grief. And then yung second po is the acceptance of new life, acknowledging the pain. And the third one is seeking out emotional and face-to-face support, or guidance and sympathy. And yung pinaka-last po namin sa framework namin is coping readjustments to new life
The overall goal
circumstances.
of Ulila is to be able to help the orphan adolescents to familiarize themselves with different stages of grief, to help them recognize the ways of accepting their parents' loss, and to provide guidance and face to face support. Lastly, this program will help the orphan adolescents in terms of adjusting to new life circumstances.
Discuss our rationale of the manual titled Up Olila. This program um, and this program aims to help the participants to be familiar with the stage of grief. It will help them to understand that the grief process is personal and to provide continuous support. The first stage is for seeking out emotional face-to-face support. Mm, it is a grief support, normal part of losing someone's love. The the all encompassing pain of grief typically lessens with time. A person who undergoes so much pain need a person to guide him through the process. A, pro- a professional not only listens but give them a practical, proven advice on how to get through it, followed by acceptance of life. The orphans live very traumatizing and challenging lives, only to come out with a powerful Trump story. It is about learning to live with a new reality. And, and last but not the least, coughing. Both parents' death is often one of the saddest losses a person will never have to endure. This program aims to help the orphan cope with their loss and engage them in a routine.
So, double use of the manual. First is, what is Ulila for? Ulila helps adolescents struggling with grief who may lose opportunities, relationships, friendships, and loved ones. This aims to treat adolescents dealing with grief with a variety of therapeutic approaches. Second, who is the Ulila for? Ulila is for all the Filipino orphaned adolescents who had no experience of life in the family that have a strong need to be protected. Third, when is the Ulila for? As a respect for the family, the program can be done several weeks after knowing the family who lost their loved ones. Fourth, So where is the Ulila for? Ulila can be facilitated in a closed area where the privacy of the participants can be assured. Fifth, why facilitate the Ulila? Ulila has a big potential for those who are struggling more than usual. It is important to create a variety of helping platforms such as Ulila because people have different needs at different times, just like the orphans who lost a family member. Last one, who will facilitate the Ulila? Ulila can be facilitated by trained people that know how to handle the Ulila and the facilitator who knows the do's and don'ts of the program.
So, good day to all. Ako po yung presenter sa Module 1, Grief Familiarization. So, first, yung objective. My first objective is to help the adolescents to be familiar on the process of grieving. Next one is to help the adolescents to cope up on the loss of their parents. Lastly, to help the adolescents to adjust on the new world without their parents. And then followed by the participant. This module has a total of 3 to 6 members per group. And then next is time frame. Time frame is 1 hour and 7 minutes for the lecture and 4 hours and 2 minutes for the activity, 30 minutes break, and for the total of 5 hours and 39 minutes. Next is the materials. The materials are handouts, tables and chair, M&M's chocolates, 4-pick one-word flashcard, phrase flashcard, board, paper and pen, speakers, laptops, soil, pot, rose flower, cell phone token of appreciation, snacks, wood, gas, and postpone. Next one is the module procedure. First, we will be having 10 minutes of program orientation. Here we'll be distributing the handouts. 50 minutes for the meet and mix activity. Dito po, we will be letting the participant to pick an M&M's chocolates and then each color of the M&M's represents some questions about themselves. So, yung color representation po ng each M&M's ay yung blue about their childhood, green favorite habit, yellow most memorable experience, and most embarrassing moments. And then next one is color brown, which is their favorite place. It will be followed by 20 minutes conceptual framework, discussion po ito, and then 30 minutes 4 picks, 1 word. This will help them to be familiarized with the grief familiarization. So, we all know naman po kung ano po yung 4 pick, 1 word. So, flash po kami ng 4 features na related sa grief familiarizations. Then, the participant will be responding with 1 word. Then next will be 20 minutes lecture. We've decided na i-chop po yung lecture. Bali, ang magiging process po niya is lecture and then activity and then lecture again. And then after that, 10 minutes activity po ulit. Pick a phrase. And here, there will be a board full of phrases. Then the participant will be choosing one phrase that was running on their mind. Like, yung mga phrase po is like, miss ko na si mama at papa, bakit ba sila nawala, and so on. Then, ikip po nila yon for the next activity. So, after that, meron pong 30 minutes break, and then 20 minutes lecture po ulit. And then 1 hour activity po ulit, 2 truths and a lie. So, we'll be pairing up the participants, and then they will be telling a phrase, 2 phrases that will be truth, and then 1 phrase that will be lie. And then they will be denying the 1 phrase that will be corresponds on the life statement. Sa activity na to, realize sila na denying will never be easy. So, malalaman nila na it is better na to live with the truth. Kasi as we all know, pag naman po namatayan tayo, we keep on denying things na hindi kaya kung wala sila, na sila miss, and so on. So by this activity, marirealize nila na it's better to tell the truth na mag-miss sila, and so on. That activity will be followed by 20 minutes lecture, and then followed again by an activity na 1 hour siya. Both and burning phrases po siya. So, relaxation activity po siya. Then, we will be letting the participant to imagine things. So, yung scenario po is they will be on a happy trip. Buo pong pamilya na happy trip sila, and then they will be riding a boat. Eventually, yung boat is magsisink, and unti-unti pong mawawala yung parents sila. So, alam ko na masakit yung ganong situation, but we will be letting, and we will be, sabihin namin dun sa participant na they will never be alone. God is with them, na we will be here for them, and so on. And then, sa burning phrase naman po, babalikan po namin yung phrase na kinuha nila last activities, and then we will be burning them. As they burn the phrase, they will be learning to accept the pain and release it. So, by burning that phrases, they will be facing their fear na wala na yung parents nila. Pero eventually they will be accepting it. And then it will be followed again by an activity, new life. 10 minutes po siya. So I've said, hindi naman po pwede na ihang lang namin yung participant namin na with pain. So this new life na activity, magtatanim po sila ng rose. Then, as alagaan nila yung rose, so magre-represent siya na maalala nila na, ay, itong rose na to galing sa program na ganito, sa program ng Olila, na na-face ko yung fear ko. Dahil na-face ko yung fear ko, may rose ako. And habang inaalagaan nila yung rose, syempre magbo-bloom yun. And then, nakikita nila yung beauty ng life as the rose bloom, diba? So, exciting. Then, next, magkakaroon po ng 20 minutes. Gagawa po kami ng support group. Gawa po kami ng GC sa Facebook. Ang objective namin dito is to help help them reach out to us. And syempre, magkakaroon din naman po sila ng newfound friends sa program. Pwede silang ma-reach out doon. And lastly, 10 minutes, closing remarks. Magbibigay po kami ng memorabilia para maalala po nila yung program namin. And lastly, we'll be having group pictures. And then, that's all for my Manual 1, grief familiarization. And I'll be giving the floor to the next presenter. Thank you.
Module 2, Seeking Out Emotional Face-to-Face Support. So, for the objective of this program, the first objective is to help the adolescents lessen the agony in them of being lost by their loved ones. Second, to help the adolescents release the emotions caused by grief. Third, to help adolescents to relocate their negative affirmations to positive. participants. For the participants of the program, it will consist of 5 to 8 participants for every facilitator. Time frame, 1 hour for the lecture, 2 hours and 50 minutes for the activity, 30 minutes for the break time, for a total of 4 hours and 20 minutes. So the materials needed for the program are art materials, illustration boards or canvas, and balloons. Module procedure. So for the orientation of the program, magkakaroon po ng recalling from past module, which is yung module 1, yung mga grief, stages of grief. Tapos, 15 minutes po yung time for the orientation. And after nun, ipapasok na po yung framework ng module 2. Kasama na po siya dun sa orientation. And for the first activity, entitled Let Art Says It All, related po siya sa pag-express ng feelings ng mga participants. Since hindi naman po lahat is comfortable na ma-express yung feelings nila verbally, ang ginawa po namin is through art or through paint nila i-express yung feelings nila or yung emotions nila. So, ayun po, para mas maging komportable sila na mailabas, kumbaga parang dun po nila ilalabas lahat ng mga nararamdaman nila para mas mapadali sa kanila. So after po nun, i-collect namin lahat ng mga ginawa nila and isusulatan po namin sa likod ng short messages and ibabalik naman po namin yun after the program. So, ang kasunod po ng first activity is the discussion about guidance and support. Before mag-start po ang discussion, magtatanong po kami ng mga questions and kami po ang pipili ng participants na magsasagot. So the discussion is all about how they can connect and reach out to others for support. Sa part po na to, kinat namin yung discussion para hindi po masyadong mahaba and nakaka-board for the participants. So the discussion will consist of 20 minutes time. And after po nun, papasok na po yung second activity, which is the POT activity, the strengths and weaknesses. So as an orphan, maaaring may mga bagay po na nawala sa kanila and may mga bagay po na nagbibigay pa rin sa kanila ng reason to move forward. So ang mangyayari po dito is yung isusulat po nila sa inner side ng POT is yung mga weaknesses nila na nag-hold back sa kanila to move forward. While sa outer part naman po is yung mga reasons na nagpupush sa kanila to move forward. After that, bubuin po nila yung mga pieces ng paso. Ang mangyayari po kasi is yung paso is ano po siya, parang broken into pieces. Then sa mga pieces na yun, dun po nila isusulat yung strengths and weaknesses nila. So, ayun po, sa activity po na yun, parang ang gusto po namin maiparating is pwede nilang mailabas yung saloobin nila sa pamamagitan nun. And yung mga bagay naman po na nagbibigay pa rin sa kanila ng lakas is may showcase nila doon sa POT. So, ang mangyayari po doon is bubuin nila yung POT and didesignan nila, pagandahin nila, parang magre-reflect po sa kanila yun, parang sila yung POT, kung baga. So, yung time po is 1 hour and 20 minutes. So, after ng activity 2, magkakaroon naman po ng break time for 30 minutes. Then after, continuation po ulit ng discussion about sa guidance and support. So, for the last activity, which is yung Let It Go po, is connected siya dun sa activity 2, na POT activity. From activity 2, lahat po ng mga weaknesses na sinulat nila dun sa POT, na nag-hold sa kanila to move forward, is isusulat po nila dun sa balloon. By this, we want them to let go all of those weaknesses so that they can move forward from grief. After nun, magkakaroon po ng ceremonial moment for 10 minutes para ma-process nila yung mga sarili nila and para rin po ma-cherish nila yung moment. Right after that, letting go of the balloon na po. Parang ile-let go na po nila lahat ng mga weaknesses na sinulat nila dun sa balloon. So, ang activity po na to will be 30 minutes. So, after po nun, closing remarks na po. So, dito na po parang magkakaroon ng short messages para po sa kanila, parang motivation po. Tapos, doon na rin po ibibigay lahat ng mga na-collect na activities, kumbaga yung nagawa nila sa activities as their
Our
memorabilia.
Module 3 is all about acceptance of new life, acknowledging the pain. Our goal is to help the orphans to lessen the pain from their painful memories. The participants needed in this module are 3 to 6 adolescents per group, and this module will last for 5 hours and 20 minutes. 50 minutes for the lecture and 4 hours and 30 minutes for the activities. This module contains 3 activities such as art activity, roar like a lion, and a movie and reflection. At the end of the module, the participants will receive a small token from the facilitators. The activities mentioned will support the participants to help them what has happened and adjust to life while experiencing joy despite sorrow.
So, na-discuss na po nila yung tatlong module. So, ito na po yung pinaka-last na module po namin, which is yung module 4, coping. So, next slide please. So, ayun po. So, yung objective po nitong module na to is to define first yung coping, and then second, identify coping skills that can help them to readjust in their new life. And then yung third, engage them in regular activities and routines that can help them to cope with their loss. So, next po. Ayan po. So, yung next namin is yung participants. So, yung participants po namin dito is 3 to 6 adolescents per facilitator po. And then, yung pinaka-time framework po namin dito sa coping module po na ito is 4 hours. So, yun po. Yung mga materials po na materials po na gagamitin namin dito is yung laptop, yung projectors, yung mga meron po din kaming handout, and yung colored papers, program evaluation, colored sticks for the activities, crayons, markers, aluminum foil for the activity for the lantern making, and yun po. Madami pa po siya. And sa module procedure naman po na gagawin namin dito, yung first is orientation muna po kami for about 15 minutes. So dito po, napapakilala namin yung program, which is yung 4th module na po. And then, after nun, magkakaroon ng konting activity regarding dun sa mga na-discuss na mga topics bago po yung topic 4, and which is ito yung pick-up stick. Dito sa pick-up stick na to, traditionally, you will pick a stick you will pick a stick na any stick na pwedeng gawin. So, dito sa activity na to, ang gagawin ng bawat isa, syempre first ay i-group muna sila, and then yung after ng grouping, mamimili sila ng magpipick sila ng numbers, which is yung numbers na yun designated sa kanila kung sino yung mauuna na mag-participate dun sa activity. And then, after nun, yung facilitator ay po-proceed na doon sa which is the activity, and then yung activity goes like this na the first player proceed to pick the stick, And one by one, without moving any sticks, bago mag-start yung player, mag-start muna yung music, and then when the music stops, and then yung player is or yung participant is kumuha na ng stick, and then yung stick is na move. So meron kaakibat yon na tanong about doon sa mga previous lessons. So after nun, ganun lang, continuous lang yung magiging activity. And then after nun is discussion na po siya regarding po dun sa coping. So dito naman po sa discussion, yung mga participants is magpa-participate po sila. Babasahin po nila yung mga nakalagay sa handouts, and then i-discuss din po dito yung about sa coping, ano yung mga strategies na pwede or babagay sa kanila. And then, proceed na po dun sa next activity, which is yung iguhit mo to. Itong second activity na to ay in this activity, they will guess what the painter will intended to draw. And bago yon, magpipick sila, kukuha sila ng mga set of words, 5 set of words each group. So dito, i-group muna namin sila by twos, which is 3 members each. Pero yung depende pa rin po dun sa kung ilan yung participants sa magiging activity na to. So, yun nga po, bubuhay sila ng, yung pipili sila ng dalawang painter nila, kumbaga, and then each group will ask to guess the 5 words na napick nila within 2 minutes each. And then after nun, discussion about dun sa activity, and then dun po sa next, which is coping strategies na po. So dito naman po, i-discuss po kung ano yung mga strategies, skills na babagay sa kanila para po maka-cope up doon sa parents nila. And then after po nun, magkakaroon kami ng last activity, which is lantern making. Dito naman, by twos po sila, and then gagawa sila ng lantern. After they make a lantern, susulat po sila ng message nila for their parents, any short message for their parents, and then after that, papaliparin po nila yung with closing na po, closing remarks, and then bago mag-closing remarks, meron silang candle. Pag-light po namin sila ng candle, and we will offer a prayer for each other. And then meron din po kaming konting talk-in for them, which is yung nakalagay dun sa mga keychain na yun is verses na uplifting verses po para sa kanila. And then after nun, we will give the evaluation form regarding po dun sa aming program. Yun po. Yun po yung aming program overall po.